Circuit analysis or circuit theory or electrical circuit analysis subject link at man engineering. In this subject, we learn in January 2026 classes 1 to 55. In this video, in this class, we see superposition theorem. Superposition theorem states that the output responses produced by a number of sources simultaneously is simply equal to the sum of the responses produced by each of the sources acting separately. Questions. Use superposition theorem to find current in different resistors in the opposite network. Different resistor in above network. We want voltage sources are short circuit, current sources are open circuit. That is very important. In this circuit, we take method 1, only one sources taken, other sources short circuited. Voltage sources so short circuited. Method 1. Put mesh I1 current and mesh I2 current. Mesh 1 contain 3 plus 8. Mesh 2 contain 8 plus 6. Common element 8 minus 8. Put common element. Voltage 10, 0. That is minus 2 plus left side put minus sign, right side put plus sign. One source considered. We obtain 2 by 2 matrix I1, I2 into 10, 0. Determine value find out. That is 90. I already asked by superposition theorem. Superposition theorem, we find a splitting sources solution and total solutions. And a splitting sources solution is equal to total number of sources. In this way, we obtain different results in about network. First, 10 more sources considered. Shown in circuit and shown in nodes. Obtain 2 by 2 matrix. Take inverse right side. I1, I2, that is inverse. 1 divided by determine value into cofactor matrix value into 10, 0. Multiply by 10, 0 matrix. We obtain 140 divided by 90, 80 by 90. That the determinant value is 90. I1, I2 value is 1.556.889. That is method 1. Method 1, we obtain I1 is 1.556 ampere. I2 is 0.889. Method 2, consider only lost sources. Take on one sources, lost sources. Two sources are short circuited. Mesh 1, put mesh current I1, mesh 2 I2, put current, put mesh current I2 and put mesh current I3. Mesh 1 contain 12 ohm sources, 2 puts 12. Mesh 2 contain 12 plus 6 plus 8. Mesh 3 contain 3 plus 8. Corner of the matrix we obtain 12, 12 plus 6 plus 8, 8 plus 3. 1 and 2 common element is 12. So put minus 12, minus 12, minus sign for common element. 2 and 3 common element is 8. So put minus 8, minus 8. And 1 and 3 on common element is no resistance. So put 0. I1, I2, I3. 10 volts supply for mesh 1, minus 2 plus. That is considered I1 directions. So minus and left side, right side put plus 10. Another is 0, 0 voltages. Obtain 3 by 3 matrix. Take right side inverse matrix. Inverse matrix is equal to A. Assume A inverse is equal to 1 divided by determine A into cofactor value matrix. Determine value is 1080. We obtain. Cofactor matrix value is 222, any 130, any 86, any. We put any reason for multiplication of voltage matrix gen 0, 0. We obtain 0 value. So easily obtain cofactor matrix value any put any value because of we obtain total value is 0. I1 value, I2, I3 is find out method 2 and method 3. Circuit shown in nodes. 2 supply are considered shown in nodes. 10 volts first supply and middle supply is considered. Put I1 and I2 mesh currents. Mesh 1 contain 3 and 8 ohms, 3 plus 8. Mesh 2 contain 8 plus 6 plus 12. So 8 plus 6 plus 12. Common element is 8. Put minus sign. I1, I2 mesh currents. And 10 voltage sources. Consider mesh current direction, that is minus 2 plus left side. Put minus sign, right side. Put plus sign. 10. We find out determinant value and cofactor matrix value into 10. Multiplication matrix value. Then again find out divided by 222 determine value. Only we find I1, I2 value. I3 is 0 in this method 3 because no mesh 3 box, that is short circuited. So I3 is 0. Kindly noted. I1, I2. Find out. I1 as 1.53, 1.5 ampere. I2 is 0.856 ampere. Put matrix mathematical function. Endly we find out different resistors and the about network. I3 ohm is current through the 3 ohm resistors, that is depends upon the voltage of two voltages. So method 1 and method 3 we consider, that is opposite dashes. So I1 minus method 1 I1 minus method 3 I1, we get answer. And current through the 8 ohm resistors depend upon the voltage of method 1 and method 3, that is first and middle of the voltage sources. So method 1, that is mesh currents I1 and I2 depends upon the current. So method 1 I1 minus I2 plus method 3 I2 minus I1. Current through the 10 ohm resistor is depend upon the voltages method 1 and method 3 and I2 current. So I6 ohm is method 1 I2 plus method 3 I2, that is opposite directions. So put minus sign. Current through the 12 ohm resistor is depends upon the voltages method 1, method 2 and method 3. Current depends upon the mesh current I3 and I2 for method 1. Method 2 is I1 and I2. Method 3 is I2. Put that record values, we obtain I12 ohm, that is superposition apply to find out test different resistors in above network. Hint, current sources are open circuited. When circuit calculated, current sources are open circuited, voltage sources are short circuited. Mathematical function I explained in previous classes, 1 to 55 classes. Clearly explained 2 by 2 and 3 by 3 matrix, how to find inverse matrix and determine value matrix, cofactor value, easily find out method, and multiplication and divided matrix I explained previous classes. In this class, superposition theorem is explained. Superposition theorem states that the output responses produced by a number of sources simultaneously AC simply equal to the sum of the responses produced by each of the sources acting separately. That is meaning find out splitted sources solution and is equal to the total sources. Shortly I say circuit analysis subject I taken newly in this easy way and easy method and AC called calculations method, that is Anna University and dot syllabus, that is used for all circuit calculations. Man engineering, thank you. In this question we don't want total sources calculated because only we want different resistors in the above network.